Hey, how you doing, honey?
I'm feeling pressure around my belly a little bit, but overall I'm okay.
Okay, good. I can't believe the baby is coming out tomorrow. Yeah, I'm glad you've been doing better. You seemed like you were having a rough time at the beginning of the pregnancy.
Yes, me too. I didn't think I would be so sick neither. I was totally fine the first time around Mel. I guess every pregnancy is different. How's Mel? Is she okay? I hope she's not giving you a hard time. Thanks for letting me spend the night here. I really wanted to save energy before I get induced.
It's fine. I explained to her that you were staying with your parents so that you get a good rest before the baby arrives. She understands you're heading to the hospital tomorrow. But honestly, I think she's excited about becoming a sister more than anything. She keeps staring at the sonogram of the baby. She really can't wait.
Aw, that's cute. I'm glad she's looking forward to meet the baby. I hear that sometimes the older one becomes unstable because of the change, so I was a bit worried.
I don't think Mel will have a problem. She's old enough to understand what is happening, I think.
I agree. Anyway, what about that business trip you said you might be going on? Has it been decided?
Yeah. I'm really sorry. This came up so sudden. My boss really wants me to go as a manager of this project.
I understand. You worked so hard on this project all along. I hope you get the promotion you said you might be getting once the project is finalized. And it seems that your company is really counting on you. I know you want to do your part.
Thanks. So about Mel. I know you will be busy with the newborn while I'm on the trip. I wish I could take Mel along with me, but that's not realistic either. Besides, I'm going to be very busy after the trip, too. Do you think you can take the kids and stay with your parents after you check out of the hospital? Maybe for a couple of weeks.
Yes, I checked and they're so excited to have all of us for so long. They think that it's a treat. My dad said he's happy to drive Mel to school every day.
Really?
Yes, really. I think it's good that he has something to do. He's been on the couch too much since he retired from work.
Gee, I feel bad for disturbing the peace he finally got if I was around. Your parents could have just come over to help whenever we needed help. I guess we are lucky they live close by, though. I feel awful for being useless at such an important time. I wish I could do more for my family.
Don't worry, it's easier for me if I just stay with my parents anyway. I'll be so tired all the time, so it's helpful to have 2 sets of extra hands 24/7.
Okay, if you say so. It'll be a challenging time for the family, but I know we'll work it out somehow. I love you. Talk soon.
The baby was moving around so much today. Someone is going to be a sister very, very soon.
Really? I'm so excited!
Have you heard about staying with Grandpa and Grandma for a little while after the baby arrives?
I did! Daddy says he is busy with work.
That's right. He has to go on an important trip. Will you be okay without him?
Yes? He promised to play with me when he gets back. So, I'm okay.
All right. Make sure Daddy packs everything you need.
Okay!
Good morning. My dad is driving us back today. We'll be home by 3 p.m. Mel is very excited to see you. She remembers you promised to play with her when you get back, so be prepared. Hey, the keys don't work. Is it broken? Can you open the door? Are you not home?
I changed the keys. Don't come home.
Huh? What are you talking about? Is this some sort of surprise?
No, I'm telling you to get lost.
What? What's going on? Has something happened? Let us in. It's starting to rain. The car is already gone, Teddy. Mel and the baby are going to get wet.
Nah, this is no longer your house. Go away, capiche?
What the hell? Is this some kind of joke? We're at the neighbors now. Jean saw us in the rain and let us in. Can you explain what's going on, please?
Explain? You want me to explain what's going on?
What are you saying? Did I do something? I can't believe you're not letting your children inside the house. Have you gone mad?
My children? You liar! Why don't you come clean already? The kids aren't mine, are they?
What?
I always thought something was off, you know? I mean, Mel looks nothing like me. And now with the baby, she has zero resemblance. Zero! I'm sure of it. They are not mine.
Wait a second, you think I've been sleeping with someone else? Where the hell is this coming from?
See, you're getting excited. You stink of lies.
No, I don't. And you love Mel. You suddenly don't love her because you think she's not yours?
I've loved her because I believe she was mine.
Teddy, listen to yourself. Okay, I need to call my parents. I'm calling yours too.
Why do you want to call them? You'll only explain in a way that makes me look bad. I will call them. Why don't you babysit the brats?
Brats?
Just don't try to come home today. Am I clear?
I can't come home today? What about our promise, Daddy? You said you'll play with me when you come home.
Mel, is that you?
Did you have a fight with Mommy? You shouldn't fight. My teacher said so. She said you have to say I'm sorry if you fight.
Listen, Mel. This is your mom's fault. Mommy has lied to me.
What lie?
I'm not your real daddy. So don't you ever call me that again, you little brat.
What the hell? How can you say something like this to a child? Mel is crying now. What has gotten into you, Teddy?
Nothing has gone into me. I'm perfectly sane. In fact, I feel like I got myself back again.
What's that supposed to mean? Have you been faking a kind husband all this time? Do you remember our vow? What happened to for better, for worse? You promised.
Ugh, knock it off! Shut up! Don't contact me ever again.
Wait! You think I can just accept everything you say? Teddy! The kids aren't mine? Nice try. I get it now. I knew there had to be something going on.
What do you want? I said nothing is going on. This is all on you.
I told you we were at Jean's house, didn't I? She's a good friend of mine, you know. She lives across the street from us.
So what?
What exactly were you doing while we were at my parents'? Because Jean says that she saw you when she was driving and that you let another woman into the house.
Not true. Just because you're in trouble, it's not smart to make up stories or wait. The kids are mine. Is this some sort of new mommy alliance? You think you have a better chance of putting the blame on me if you team up? See, this is why I don't like housewives. Teaming up, gossiping, blah, blah, blah.
There's proof.
What?
Jean's dash cam. I just saw it myself, and there you were. Oh, the face next to you was also familiar. She's your ex, right? What was her name? Lisa?
That was a colleague from work, not Lisa. You got it wrong.
We went to school together, so I'm pretty sure I know her face. Dashcam nowadays have really high resolution, you know, so I don't think I got it wrong. But if you insist, maybe we can ask our other schoolmates and show them the footage for confirmation. Or maybe we can send it to Lisa directly, ask her if she recognizes herself. Better yet, we can hire a private investigator.
Enough, fine! Lisa came to the house, are you happy now?
No, you have to tell me what were you thinking? I mean, claiming that the kids are not yours, that's absolutely crazy. It takes a quick test to confirm the kids are yours. How can you say something like that? You need to explain yourself.
Shut up! Who do you think you are? Don't you talk to me like you're my mother. I hate that after having kids, a woman becomes a mother. Nothing about a mother is attractive. On the other hand, Lisa, she is a fine woman, unlike you.
You tried to fake my affair and place me at a disadvantage so you can divorce me and get together with her? You're an ass! To say such horrible things to Mel, how low of you, Teddy!
Oh, shut up, I don't care what you say. You know nothing about me. Don't pretend like you know everything.
Well then go on and explain yourself. Help me out here so I don't have to keep digging for information. Go on, what else do you have to say?
I've been holding myself back forever.
What? Holding yourself? From what?
I never liked kids, but the world is nice at a good dance. Even at work, I'm expected to be a good dad and a good employee. As if that's necessary for a promotion. So I have to put a good face on at all times. At home, at work, everywhere. I didn't have any space to breathe. Then I came back from the business trip to an empty home, and I suddenly realized how much it is to have the house to myself. I mean, there's so much room. I could go out for drinks or see my friends. I don't remember the last time I felt so free.
And that's how you met up with Lisa again?
Yes, Lisa has not changed one bit. It was like my hard time slipped back to when I was not married. My days were wonderful again. I haven't had this kind of fun in ages. Then if you guys come back, I would have to go back to my suffocating days. That's why I kicked you all out.
I see. So to summarize, your temporary freedom has gotten you drunk and you're feeling happy because you're in La La Land? I think I understand. Clearly, you're not sane.
Perfect then. If you understand, let's get a divorce. I can be a free man without burden.
Fine by me, I don't want to live with a moron like you. But you're paying for child support, and I will ask for compensation for my emotional distress.
Go ahead, you think I can't pay? Doesn't hurt me at all. Great, so we're settled. We've reached an agreement. We shouldn't have any future trouble then. Let's not dig up anything unnecessary and move on. Let's not fight, shall we?
You just want to avoid the court as much as possible because you know you're at a disadvantage, so you're a sad person. I really don't care about you anymore.
Laura, how are you?
I'm sorry, who's this?
It's me, Teddy. You couldn't have forgotten me already.
Oh, hi. Indeed, I have almost forgotten about you. I actually have been trying to eliminate you from my memory. But I had a feeling you were going to contact me soon.
You were waiting for my message? Well, I'm happy to hear that.
What? No, don't be so positive. I just figured that it's about time you come back from La La Land and beg me to take you back. Did you enjoy your freedom, at least for what it was worth? How's Lisa?
Let's not be so sarcastic now.
No, let's. I hear she dumped you. How come? Don't be so shy. You can tell me why she left.
Because she got pissed off you sued her for emotional distress. And so we got into a fight.
I see. Well, it's inevitable, isn't it? I did mention it too. That I was going to ask for compensation. We agreed, right?
I didn't think you were going to ask her to pay, and I kind of misunderstood you.
Why do you think I would let her off the hook? Oh, but I guess you were too drunk in La La Land. Too bad you never realized then that I was going to ask both of you.
You alright, Laura? There is something wrong with me. Please, take me back. I am back to the Teddy you always knew.
Not a chance. Do you understand you wrecked your own home? There is zero trust towards you. Besides, our divorce has been filed already. You're nobody to us.
Please, I can't stand it anymore. I hate coming back to an empty home. I come back from work completely fried, but the house is a mess. It's so dark and no warm food. No one is there to welcome me back. I'm so lonely, it's driving me nuts.
Boo-hoo!
I'm serious. I'm mentally on the verge. I'm doing poorly at work. It's even impacted my relationship with coworkers.
Oh well, for your information, that's probably not a mental thing, but rather that your coworkers simply dislike you because they know you kicked your wife and children, including a newborn, out of the house for another woman. Any decent person would not approve that, would they?
Huh? How do they know? Laura, did you tell someone from my office? How could you? We both agreed on it in the end.
It wasn't me. Remember Jean, our neighbor? Apparently, she spread the rumor. She knows someone from your work. What you did to us really pissed her off. So Jean told that person what happened, and I guess word got out after that. It must have been great gossip for everyone. Too bad your reputation is all ruined now. After all these years of keeping it up, I'm sure it won't get you fired. But I don't know about the promotion, especially if you're having issues with your colleagues now.
No way. Laura, please don't forsake me. If my career is over, so is my life. But if I at least have my family, I'll be able to get back on my feet again. Give me a chance. I miss the kids. I want to talk to Mel again.
No.
Why? I'm begging you. Why won't you listen to me? Do you not care what happens to me? You can't be that heartless.
You're having a tantrum. You know what you sound like? A baby.
Hi, Mommy. Have you spoken to Daddy?
Yes.
What did he say?
That he wants to see you, Mel. What do you think? Do you want to see Daddy?
I did before.
What about now?
I think I understand now. After hearing you talk to Grandpa, Daddy did something very bad, didn't he?
Yes, he did. It was very bad. He made you and everyone else very sad. Mommy was very sad too.
I know. I saw you crying in the middle of the night. My teacher taught us at school that if we fight, we have to apologize and shake hands again. But if you do something very, very bad, sometimes you won't be forgiven, even if you say sorry. Daddy did something very, very bad. So, I don't want to see him anymore. Not until he is really, really, really sorry.
Are you sure?
Yes. He needs to know he hurt everyone.
Okay, you're a very mature young lady, you know. In fact, I think you're the most mature among us. Teddy's father was furious to find out what he had done to his family. He cut all ties with Teddy, so he won't be able to get any sort of help from his father in the future. At work, the rumor really did affect his relationship with co-workers. He soon got repositioned and moved to a tiny branch office in the suburbs. The promotion he was dying to get is no longer in sight, and his salary was probably cut down as well. But in order to pay for child support, I doubt he can quit his job that easily. Until Mel can forgive him, Teddy will have to spend his days in atonement. As for me, I'm helping out my father's new business while studying to become a social worker. I want to be able to raise my children on my own, so I hope to start a career very soon. Life is very busy with a baby in the house, but Mel is a great sister. She takes care of her sister better than I do. It'll be just us 3 girls, but I know we have a very happy life ahead of us.
You really are a huge idiot, do you know that?
Wait, what? What is this all about? Why would you even say something like that to me?
Well, he left a note on the fridge telling me that you were going out for groceries, right? You made some typos on this note.
Oh, really? Did I?
Yeah, where'd you even learn to write? A preschooler's handwriting would be more legible than this.
Oh, geez. Well, sorry. I was in kind of a rush when I wrote the note, and then I just ran out. I guess I'll try to be more careful next time.
You really are a stupid woman. I mean, I don't think I've ever met someone as dumb as you. But don't worry, I like my women pretty dumb. That's why women stop working after they get married, after all. They know their little brains aren't built to handle working for the rest of their lives.
I really don't think that's even remotely true. Even if I'm not the smartest person in the world, I don't think it's fair for you to label all women like that. I mean, I think our daughter is a brilliant girl.
Oh, really? And just what makes you say that?
I mean, she really is just such a clever little girl. I even wonder if she's really mine because she's so smart. You do know that she got within the top percentile for her SATs, don't you? And we're not just talking about her school, we're talking about across the whole country.
But there were still people who scored better than her, weren't there?
Yes, there were, but I still think that there's nothing to bat an eye at, don't you?
But those tests are just multiple choice tests anyways. Yeah, you can probably get a high score just by being lucky and filling in the right bubbles. And that's a real test of how smart you are. She was only third in all the US, right? That's basically like getting bronze in the Olympics. Am I really supposed to clap for bronze?
I think getting any medal in the Olympics would be amazing. I was talking to one of her teachers the other day, and she told me that she's going to be able to go to any college she wants. It's not just test scores, though. She has first chair in her school board and is even captain of the cross-country team.
And just why is a girl supposed to even after all that, huh? Who would ever want to hire a girl for her brains?
Well, I'm sure that there are plenty of places that would want to hire her. Especially if she graduates college with good grades, too. She could probably even work while being married, since I imagine she'll get a really good job.
She better not. After a woman gets married, her only job should be to clean the house and have children, and that's it. Smarts are totally wasted on women.
You really don't want that life for our daughter, do you, Terry?
There's a chance no one even want to marry her. Is this the kind of person she is?
But that's okay too, right? I mean, a woman can work for a while, and she doesn't even have to get married if she doesn't want to.
You out of your mind?
Of course not. How would you even ask that?
There's no place for women in the working world. You shouldn't be able to get ahead. I mean, who is going to listen to a manager if they're a woman?
What do you mean by that?
I mean that first of all, a woman wouldn't even be able to handle all the work that comes off with managing an office. Women are way too emotional, and that means that they're never able to think logically, so basically they'll just end up being a boss that drags the whole team down.
Terry, there are plenty of women in the world who are great workers and managers.
What do you know about any of that, huh? Just a housewife. I'm talking from real lived experience. I have a branch manager in my office and she's totally useless. She's walking proof that women shouldn't be allowed to work.
And that's really how you feel about all of this?
I know that you love our daughter, but honestly, I always and still do wish that she had been born a boy. I was so crushed when I found out they were going to be having a daughter.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm very sorry that I couldn't give you a son, Terry. But at least our little Lena is cute, right?
And to think that after you had Lena, you had to go and get so sick that you couldn't even have kids anymore. Couldn't you have just put off going to the doctors about that after you had another one? You're just completely useless now.
I'm really sorry. It isn't like I wanted that to happen, but the doctor said that if they didn't remove my ovaries, then I would have gotten really sick. I don't even know what would have happened if I got pregnant like that, or if the baby would have even survived.
Women really have one job in the world, and it's to give their husband a son. But now you can't even do that. You really are just an all-around failure, do you know that?
But you do love our daughter, don't you? I just wanted you to know that Lena had to turn in her plans for the future to her homeroom teacher.
Oh, is there already time for her to write that?
Yes, and she told me that she told her teacher that she wanted to go to Hartford. But she still couldn't quite think of what she wanted to do when she grew up. Do you think you could go and talk to her about good ways to figure out what you want to do for a living?
I think she shouldn't even bother applying for any college at all.
You don't think that she should go to college?
She doesn't need more schooling. She should just go and start working already.
But why would you say that?
Why? Because we don't have the money to send her to the kinds of places she wants to go. Just who is going to pay for all that, huh?
She would have to go to college. Besides, it's not like we're strapped for money or anything like that. And if she got some scholarships, I'm sure we could afford to send her.
And just what would a girl even do if she was in college?
Well, she would graduate with a degree that would help her find a job in the field of her choice.
But why would she do that when she's just going to get married, quit a job and have babies? Sending her to college would just be a huge waste of money.
But Lena is a really, really smart girl, and I think she could achieve a lot if we just helped her.
And I'm telling you that I'm not going to be sending our daughter to college. If she gets any smarter, then no man is ever going to want to be with her. And if that happens, then she's never going to get married.
I don't believe that. I think our daughter could go out in the world, have a career and a family if she wanted to. Besides, she would easily get into some great schools that would land her a great job. Are you really trying to take that future away from her?
Is Lena even really as smart as you keep going on about? Because I've never met a woman who was actually that smart. And in the real world, Lena is going to find out just how underprepared she is to deal with smart men.
No, our daughter is one of the smartest in the nation, and she won't lose out to a bunch of boys.
You really have no idea what you're talking about at all.
I don't think you've ever once told her good job for anything that she's achieved. We need to encourage our daughter so that she can believe in herself and achieve her dreams.
Well, I'm not going to lie to our daughter, just to make her feel better. Unlike you, I want our daughter to have a realistic outlook on life. And that's why I have no intention of helping her get into college at all.
You really mean that? You won't even think about sending her?
That's right, as her parents, we're the ones that are going to have to pay. And since I'm the only one who works around here, all that really means is that I'll have to pay.
But what about Leanna's dreams for the future? You know, she talks about learning the ropes by working in a big company for a while and then going off to start her own business.
She wants to start up her own business.
That's right. She wants to be her own boss. Isn't that amazing? We have to support her as her parents.
Wait, but she's a girl! And she wants to start her own company.
And just why can't a girl achieve something like that? What is it about women that you think means they can't do as much as a man can?
You really are a moron if you even have to ask something like that. You really need to snap out of this and make Lena snap out of this too. You're giving her way too much hope. She needs to know that she is never going to achieve what she wants.
What did you say to our daughter this morning, Terry? She's been in her room crying all day. Did you know that?
You mean she still hasn't come out of her room? You better tell her to hurry up and get out of there. She needs to get to school. I didn't pay my taxes for her not to.
She's still in her room because you told her something. What did you say to her? Whatever it was, you really hurt her feelings and need to apologize to her when you get home.
Apologize for what? Telling about how the real world works? It doesn't matter how hard a woman tries, they just will never amount to anything.
I don't think that that's all you said to her. You told her that all her hard work was going to mean nothing in a few years, and that you didn't want to spend any money on her.
So all I told her was the truth then. She really thought that because she's a little clever, she could have everything handed to her on a silver platter. All I did was wake her up to the truth.
But why are you so opposed to even sending her to college anyways? She really is an amazingly clever girl, and I think you're just refusing to see that.
There you go again, hyping her up for nothing. She's your child, and a girl at that. There's just no way she's that smart.
Oh, just stop it already, Terry. Stop pretending like the rest of your life is decided for you, depending on what you're born as. Just why do you seem to hate women so much? I don't care at all if you have a problem with me, but you need to stop talking to our daughter in the way you have been.
Ah, there you go, see? You can't even come up with a good argument for why I should. You just get emotional.
A good reason? How about supporting your child's dream? Quit standing in her way, Terry.
The only one who is standing in her way is you. You're leading her down the wrong path. All Lena needs to be thinking about is getting married and having kids. That's all she needs to be happy.
We're talking about a high school girl here. How can that be all you want her life to be? Do you really think all women just become happy once they get married?
I think they're really stupid ones don't. And that's why you're not understanding what I'm saying.
Just be kinder to Lena, okay? That's all that I'm asking of you. And quit telling her that she can't do things just because she's a girl.
I knew from the moment that we found out we're having a girl that I should arrange to give her away to an orphanage. I only ever wanted a son, but you had to give us a useless girl.
If that's how you feel.
Hey, I just got a message from Lena saying that she was moving out. Do you have any idea what she's going on about?
Did you really expect anything less to happen after all the horrible things you said to her?
Well, go and find out. Go find our daughter.
Actually, Lena is moving out with me, so there's nothing to worry about. Also, I want to get a divorce. Lena and I can't stand being with you any longer.
Wait, what? You want to get a divorce?
That's right. I just can't be with you any longer, Terry. Please, just let us go in peace.
Tell me where you are right now. I want you back home this instant! If you head home right now, I promise to overlook this little incident.
I will not go back home, Terry. I've had enough from you. Ever since we got married, all you've done is look down and condescend me. Do you really think you're so great just because you're a guy?
I'm the breadwinner! You have to listen to me!
And if I don't?
But you can't just... That doesn't make any sense!
What are you going to do, Terry? You don't even know where we are right now.
Well, then I'll go out and find you and drag you back home! Both of you!
There you go, thinking that every little problem can be solved with force. You're a moron, Terry.
I'm not stupid, you're stupid!
Perhaps, but unlike you, I've been preparing for this for a while.
Preparing? What do you mean? What have you been preparing?
I mean that I have been collecting evidence showing you pushing me closer and closer to my emotional limits. I'm going to present this to my divorce lawyer and make you pay me alimony. I've already gone out and hired a lawyer.
Wait, what? Are you kidding me?
I've taken your verbal abuse for years now, and I'm finally standing up for myself. I even went to a psychiatrist who affirmed my mental state was most likely due to the way you've been treating me.
You even went to talk to a shrink?
That's right, and they said that the depression that I've been feeling is most certainly tied to the horrible way that you talk to me and our daughter. So I may be stupid, but I guess I'm not as dumb as you think.
But I didn't even do anything! And besides, you can't just pay some shrink to throw you a pity party and think that will get you anywhere.
No, I have evidence that shows you've been acting this way every day for a long time now. And now your rampant sexism has even begun to affect our daughter. I even kept a diary of all the horrible things that you said, and I'll be submitting that as evidence as well.
What are you talking about? When did I do anything to Lena?
I had hidden cameras installed in our house that shows you doing nothing to help clean up. As well as constantly telling Lena to clean up after you, since that's what she'll have to do for her husband.
That isn't fair! I had no idea that I was being watched the whole time!
So you mean the only thing that would have changed how you behaved is if you were being watched or not? You treated Lena and I like we were nothing but burdens that life had saddled on you to take care of.
Oh, you're out of your mind. Do you really think this is gonna work? How dare you use a lawyer to hire against me?
I suppose we'll just have to wait and see if it worked, won't we? But I bet that you're feeling like quite the idiot right now.
Quit calling me stupid! I'm not stupid, you're stupid!
Is that your favorite word or something? Do you not know of any other insults? I think you might need to work on your vocabulary. You sound like a little kid, you know.
Shut up, you big, dumb, stupid head!
I can't believe that I ever married a man like you. All you've done is put me down and tried to keep our daughter from all the opportunities that you were never good enough to get.
You think that I'm jealous of our daughter? Of some high schooler? Give me a break.
Well, compared to who she's going to be in the future, you're nothing. Just a little peon of a man.
I don't know what that word means!
How could I ever let someone like you actually make me feel like an idiot? Especially when you only have your job through nepotism.
You know what you're talking about.
Of course I do, because I asked your parents directly about it. They told me all about how you've actually been handed everything on a silver platter. Unlike you, our daughter has worked hard in school to achieve what she is. She's earned all she's been given.
This can't be happening.
Not to mention the fact that you've been at the same job for 20 years and haven't climbed up the corporate ladder at all. The only useless person around here is you, Terry.
Shut up! Shut up, you stupid woman!
There you go, sounding like a child again.
I said shut up! I've had it with you, just shut up!
It's so obvious now that you've just been jealous of Lena this whole time. You're mad that she's going places you could never even dream of getting to. That's why you didn't want her going to college.
Please, just stop it already.
Is that all you can muster yourself to say? If that's the case, then the next time you hear from me, it'll be through my lawyer. After that, Terry continued to resist as much as he could, but in the end, we did get divorced. Ever since then, I've been working so hard to try and save up enough money to send Lena to college. But when she finally began applying, nearly every school she applied for offered her a full scholarship for all her academic and extracurricular achievements. She earned her way through college the same way she earned everything else in life, through her own hard work. Now that she's in university, Lena is working while studying and is still near the top of each of her classes. At this rate, she could probably be anything she wanted to. On her winter break, I took the money that I had saved for her college and took us on a lovely and much-needed spa trip. As for Terry, I made an effort to block him from ever contacting Lena or I ever again, and thankfully those efforts paid off. And since Lena went out of state for her college, I decided to move away with her. Terry doesn't know our phone number, address, jobs, or anything about us, and we hope to keep it that way for as long as possible.